It's your boy T-Bear in the reaction. Today is Films Friday. Now, we should do another something that involves films right now, but I wanted to do this today, so to get it out the way. Okay, so before the whole nonsense, the trend died down as well too, though. So recently there's been chaos amongst men and women in the single dating area. And I gotta say, has the dating scene gotten that bad since I left the dating scene and became a married man? I'm just wondering. So anyway, let's start from the beginning. Now, I was going to react to this, but via one of my favorite reactors, though. So it was a big thing going on about a lady that had an issue with her date taking her to Cheesecake Factory for a first date. So I can turn around. I can look at this. So I'm like, first thing, I heard people talking about Cheesecake Factory date. I'm like, what's going on with this? Then next thing you know, then I see the angry guys do a short. I've been following a lot of shorts on YouTube lately, and I see angry guys put a short about it as well too. And I'm like, wow, okay. Well, come to find out later on, it was a skit. I'm not sure. Anyway, but that story right there too. I was going to react to Tyrone Mena's reaction to it though. Reaction though. Not me. And before anybody go there, why you doing reaction? It's one. That's how I'm gonna start in reaction in the first place. Because one, reactors are sometimes the reactions are better than the actual video. But yeah. Plus, I need to go along with somebody about this video as well too. But it was too long that she had one talking about the backlash. I want to do them two to do, but the video was too long, so I'm gonna skip it. But lately, since stemming from that incident, there's been countless of posts coming out about been a battle of sexes going on as well too. First, we got that it was a skit. We got it definitely brought out the toxicity of ladies as well too. Not saying they're not, or the high standards of ladies, the super extra high standard of ladies as well too, who agree with that as well too. And the hit hollers as well too though. So yeah, it's crazy in the single world for the single folks. I mean, like I said, the dating pool is a mess right now, and it has pee in it. So and then we stem from that. It was a list came out of women refusing to go on their first date as well too though. There's a few that is very logical. Majority is like just as bad as Cheesecake Factory one, which is ridiculous. So that being said, I'm gonna react to two videos. One just shorter than the other. First is another short I've been following by a lovely YouTuber by the name of It's Tay Baby as well too, who's like do videos to defend both women and men as well too. They know folks who's coming at her for being a pick-me because she's on the men's, so like some reveals on the men's side, but I hate that whole term, the pick-me term, to be honest. You hear my little man in the background. You hear my little man in the background. And then the next ones will be by Tyrone Mans along with his lovely, beautiful girlfriend, Scarlett as well too. And I was hoping Scarlett made a video about to make her thoughts about the whole Cheesecake Factory thing, but this is close to me get. But first thing first, we're gonna check out It's Tay Baby's thoughts on this as well too. First, because it's not my first time doing multiple thoughts or videos about something like that. I did one with the whole Darren Jackson thing as well too. Include the whole Holy Charlie Jr. as well. But anyway, let's check this out though. And I guess has what's going on in the dating world, who knows? But anyway, I'll figure out title for this. So without further ado, let's do that. Before I do, let me help my little man out with the milk. Hold on. All right, but anyway, let's get to it. We're starting with Tay Baby. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. So Black Spider Guy had shared this video, and I want to go ahead and put my 2 cents in on this. So a group of ladies made a list of places men shouldn't take them on the first date. So let's go ahead and read this here. Cheesecake Factory is one. I see nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory. That has to be one of my favorite places. If someone takes me to Cheesecake Factory, can't even talk, where they have that Oreo Dream cheesecake, I don't believe in putting it down on the first night, but baby, I'm finna have you creaming and screaming. Hey, you know what? Let me stop.
Hey, secondly, Cheese Factory is not a cheese place either. Let's think about that, but let's keep going.
All right, sorry, God. Number two, I don't drink, but they got them $5 spooky drinks, baby. Come on, what is up with you ladies? You're complaining about Applebee's? They got some fire ass. Anyway, next.
Chili's. I've been Chili's in a while, so I'm gonna hear on this one.
Chili's, their little baby back ribs.
Baby back. I'm
gonna tell you right now, Papi, if you take me to a freaking Chili's, you gonna get some spot. Anyway, next. Chipotle's not a good first date. Yo.
Chipotle should be good. Chipotle, I can see over his thing. Chipotle is Chipotle, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say, but like, it's still a good place, man. But
imagine a gym date. Y'all just hit legs together. You're all sweaty.
Because she wanted, she's into fitness
and stuff, and he takes you to Chipotle. Man, just go ahead and feed me a taco, baby. Feed me a burrito, papito. But hey, you know, like I said, every woman's different. You want to be taken to a 24-carat star 5 restaurant. You guys are so dramatic. Next, Olive Garden. Now, I don't knock Olive Garden. I just never really ate Olive Garden like that as a kid. I was more of like a...
Like I said, that's one of my wife's and her mother's favorite place. So I definitely see that. Oh, don't drop the milk. Oh. Anyway, that's my wife's and my mother-in-law's favorite place. So yeah, I still say that's still a good place. But keep going.
Red Lobster type of person, but y'all, if somebody's gonna take me somewhere, I'm not gonna go, you should have took me somewhere else. Can I tell you something? If somebody offers me to go out to eat somewhere, I'm never going to tell them something or make fun of them or belittle them. You know why? Because that could be the person's favorite place and they want to take you. That could be just somebody wanting to make memories with you and then you shut them down or make fun of them. Imagine giving somebody a gift and they're like, you could have done better. That's what that feels like to some men. Calm down when y'all do that shit.
There. Meshes. That's right there. That's the fact that the matter is. Just something to think about, though. If you may not like the place, but this man's going about to take you to this place as well too, and you do something like that, that's very ungrateful, all right? Now I'm not saying, but also if I'm saying it's like you're choosing to you choosing to take the dinner, but not the guy as well too. That's good to encourage that. But what she's saying is true. I mean that he is offering you a place to eat. He offering you to take you out. He even want to pay you, like, just saying. I mean, like I said, don't want to encourage ladies to go out with somebody they don't really like just for the meal, though. I mean, we got a lot of that going on too. But still, be considerate, man. Just be a little considerate. Now, I mean, take the ego, because women have egos too. Take an ego down just a little bit at times. I mean, man, we know we have ego, but women have egos too. Take it down a little bit.
And if you have so much to say, then maybe you should throw in a suggestion. Maybe you should pay for it since you're such a great planner and you have so many ideas. That's the one thing that I don't understand about women. Y'all do all this barking and complaining about where a man takes you. Since you know, Captain, drive the motherfucking boat. You the captain now. I don't know where.
But they feel like men should leave.
Left off, but the movies is good, definitely a good one.
Some of my first days it was a movie and there was a good day and went to a next day. So just saying, in the past, you know what I'm saying.
My House or their.
Now this one I totally understand. Never do that, and this is mainly because ain't just because of that, not because of like just being whatever. It's mainly because of safety reasons though. I mean, you don't want nobody at your house that you barely know, especially on a first date. No, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. That's safety precaution right there. I can totally understand it. That is totally safety precaution right there, 101 right there. So I can say that's one of the few ones I can understand. But let's keep going.
Their house, I'm not really into that, y'all. If I don't know you, I'm not trying to go to your house.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It just depends on the person, how long we've been talking. Because, it could vary. It could vary. Not opposed. Any fast food chain. Guys, can I say something? I feel like the only places you shouldn't take your person to or anybody is like McDonald's. Like, come on.
Now, like I said, the fast food chains depends. Like, if it's like something like McDonald's, don't do that. I mean, that's like something you do as a teen. It's like a teen date, that's a kid teen date, in my opinion. A preteen teen date, in my opinion. Not proving people to date that young, but just saying that's a teen date. Burgers and fries. What we used to say in high school. You know what I'm saying? Or the old school days. I can see that. Now, I mean, older folks doing that, nah. Especially McDonald's. That is so true.
Now, dude, you could have took them anywhere better. But all the rest of these, Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yup, I would do
Yeah, that's a good one. I had first dates there too, and because this was second date.
that. Drink. I don't even drink, y'all, but I definitely could go to these places. Wingstop. I love Wingstop, baby.
I haven't been
Let's see how many.
now. I haven't took a. I haven't. I ain't go once that's after I got married, but it's a good place though. But depends.
Wings we could eat. Red Lobster. I
Of
love Red
course.
Lobster.
It's a cool
Buffet.
place.
An
A
all
buffet.
you can eat buffet.
It's all you eat. You ain't gotta pay that much. Like, take advantage.
Girl, you better show out. You better not do that. I'm so embarrassed. Bitch, you better chow down. IHOP. Pancakes. Who doesn't love pancakes? Denny's.
That's
Grand Slam, baby.
of course.
The gym.
Now you know she's down for this.
I think a first date at the gym is perfect. In all honesty,
I like and I agree.
y'all, for me, I like active things. So, like, I would love laser tag. Let's go shoot some hoops. You want to
Yeah,
go
that's a good and I like that. And I'm in my best shape right now, but younger me, like active day is always cool. You know what I'm saying? And like I get and it's cool. Like that's like a cool ass date in my opinion. First meet as well too, just to see like and plus you see somebody who is like into and also in the ways you kind of see somebody off the bat that into something you're into, like the gym or like she said playing boots, laser tags as well too. So yeah, so that's and bowling's down there as well too. So yes,
paintball shooting? Do you want to go dirt bike riding? Y'all, like, I love
That's
activities.
awesome.
So, like, if we can do stuff like that, Sky Zone, you don't even got to ask. All you got to do is say Taylor.
exactly. Like it's some what's a real name Taylor. So exactly, that's like pretty much it's a active in the hobby and showing your hobby, showing your interest though as well too. I even had somebody during the days I was dating or I was single struggling dating as well too. I went on Plenty of Fish. I got turned down because I wasn't do as much active. I didn't do that much active stuff. I was willing to do it. Just I haven't done it before, so she wanted somebody that done it before though. That's another story. But anyway, her loss because I love. Found the one that set me from me. But yes.
Put your gear on, baby. And all I know is that's the cue to get ready. Tomboy style, baby. We about to play. 16 church. Dang. If a man ever took me to church, I know he's the one. I know it. I know that man is sent from God. Dang.
I mean,
church on a first date. That.
Time out. I low-key was thinking church chicken, but still, that's good. That's also good spiritual, but I can understand why people don't. Cause now here's the thing. There's 50-50 right here. 50 if you're into you're all about the church or anything. Some people might find that as a good thing. They know you're a man of God for sure. Other half is there's folks who have this thing against church as well too, because they feel like it's like slave minded and all that as well too. You might deal with them types, so that can be a bad thing as well. So it gotta be 50-50 right there.
I will tell you everything you need to know about a man. Starbucks. Not a coffee person, but I don't mind Starbucks. Like I said, not a post.
It's pretty light. In 17, 18, pretty much almost the same thing. And I have friends who say coffee day is cool because it's like it's not it's not that much to eat. It's simple. It's nice and simple. It get to know. It's like almost a speed date almost.
To these type of things, any type of coffee dates. Okay, y'all know I never shut the hell up. I talk a lot. So if I'm gonna be drinking coffee, he better be ready to listen because I'm finna talk his ear off.
And
Long as he don't mind that.
And I actually did the same things. It's a social. It's a quick social. No, nothing heavier as well too. I think first date was ice cream spot too. What's the name? Cold Stone. So yeah, social. It's all about being social. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know, man. Anyway, it's all about social. So yes.
Ice cream. The key to my heart is ice cream. I am like the littlest kid on the inside. My inner child is so happy with ice cream. Like I could even go through a fucking drive-through car wash and just eat ice cream and I'm having the best time of my life. That to me is one of the perfect dates. That in the gym.
Alright, cool. Next one. Now family function, again, understand. You don't know the person that well as well too. So it's be a little too early to bring them to something of a family function or anything. I know it's been done, of course, because for impression or you want to so somebody got a date, but make that be your at least your second or third meet. Because you don't want to bring somebody you're just gonna know very little of to around your family. Because one, the family can also be a reflection of you. Even if you're different from your family members. Hold on. Even if you're different from your family, it's like it still can be a reflection. They might get the wrong idea as well too, and some family members can be very ruthless and everything, especially if also they know about a past relationship that they're no good. They probably going to grill the date as well too, thinking they're no different, and it's going to ruin your chances possibly as well too. That's something to think about. So let me see what she say about that. But that's my 2 cents on that one.
Next, family function. Oof. On a first date, no. Yep. Don't take a girl to a family function on your first date. It's too soon. For me, I would think like this guy is moving way too quick.
Yes, the other thing too.
I understand maybe he's in a different culture.
That could be,
something different, something new. I'm not opposed to it. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that that's always the best, but it varies from woman to woman.
So movie night is almost same thing as your house, because that's going to be like a second date after.
Movie night, Netflix, yeah, no. I don't do home dates the first time. I don't really like that. Somewhere that requires I can't see the rest of that. He blocked it.
Long drive.
Bowling.
Somewhere that's require a long drive, that's, again, not a first date. A second or third date possibly, but not a first date because, shit can happen. Bowling, again, that's like almost like she said, it's a gym, or as Lacey says, it's a hobby. It's a hobby date. It's to have fun. That's when I bring somebody. Even if you suck at bowling, I mean, it's still gonna it could be a cool bond. I mean, cool bond for you. But let's see what she said.
Perfect. I love bowling. 24 nightclubs.
No, I will say no. That should be where your first. Well, depends. If you should first meet a girl, but not as a date. Nah. Well, depend. All right. Here's the thing. Little mini stories. My first date with my wife, I took her to the it's because this place has a restaurant too. The little hangout I go to at nighttime in the little Main Street area in my area that I go hang out to, go party as well too. But they have a restaurant part, so the reason I did that, it was like a backup just in case she didn't make it or something happened. I have a backup plan. It's pretty much my backup plan, pretty much like. In case something happened, she couldn't make it, or had a history of being this stood up and actually being stood up at the time of day. So this was like a backup plan, but everything worked out. So I'm just saying, I'm not flashing the brag like I'm the shit because I'm married. Nice, it's not that. It's just I found somebody who's very understanding, simple, and somebody for me. So anyway, but that's another story. Let's keep going.
I don't think that taking a girl out for drinks is the best move.
Yeah,
because a lot of men and women don't understand this. You're getting intoxicated.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To be around somebody and you don't even know them yet. And I want authenticity. I want natural, chemistry and everything to flow. Now, don't get me wrong. Later down the line, I have no problem drinking with my partner, even though I don't drink. But I personally wouldn't drink on the first couple of nights of getting to know a guy.
And who could else to say that go along with nightclub? No. And I DJ at a good place, and then I went. As I say is, I at the time I was needing a DJ kit because them places just reeks. That's all I'm saying. It's not the people just can't take that smell all day, man.
I just feel like that's not good. And I'm not really a clubber, y'all. I don't like being around people. I know I'm on social media, but I'm not that big of a people person as much anymore. Hookah bar. I don't even smoke hookah, so anything that has to do with smoking, all that, you're going to have to count me out. I think that right there is ghetto. To me, that's ghetto. Anything else that's on this, I kind of agree with. But what do y'all think? I want to know your opinions.
Well, yeah, that's my opinion. Like I said, the majority's good. The only one I understood. Let's go back unless he has a list up. Let's bring the list back up real quick before I go. So yeah, as I said, from 1 to 6 was cool. 7, that's a no. 8, that's too kiddie. That's little kitty. Let's be honest. 9 to all the way down to 9 to 19 is cool, especially, and I'll get back to 15 in a minute. And 16, I said is 50-50, depends. 20 is still a no because it's too soon, and like I say, you don't want to ruin your chance because your family can be haters. You know what I'm saying? And 21 is pretty much the same as 7. No. 22 is a no-no as well too, because in case something happens, everything, you don't want nothing to happen on your first date. 23, I said this is just like the 15, as you said. It's an active date. It's a hangout. You don't want to mess. It's a hangout. It's something that should be awesome, and it opens you to each other on what they like to do as well too. Know what I mean, and be into it before as well too, because some folks, like I said, the one that playing fish, playing fish is trash anyway. Turned me down because or didn't want to do me because I didn't do none of that stuff beforehand. I was open to it, but she wants somebody that had the experience, not just do it. But that's another story. It's some ones they skipped. Okay, some ones they skipped. Okay, let's see. Nightclub, hookah bars, and no. Bars just for drinks, still no, because like I said, that's too soon. Wait for later now. Waffle House, 50-50. Depends on which Waffle House goes. Right now, Waffle House been seen kind of dangerous as of lately, and so it's a no. Sport events is like I said, that's also a hobby date. You know what I'm saying? Just like the gym, just like bowling, and there's a hobby date. It opens somebody, to see that sit into. I know some people might not like some of this because of there's no conversation in active. You can have some conversation in active dates as well too. Now it's gonna be longer because I'm gonna take out 10 more minutes though. But I said, and like I said, 18, 19 17, 18, 19, they're simple. It's a social. That's gotta be out of the most social date you can have right there. But anyway, let's hear what Tom Romance and possibly Carla gotta say about this as well too. And if you haven't checked it out, he has thoughts on the Cheesecake Lady and her backlash. I told you before. But anyway, let's check it out.
What is happening, man? Besides, so after the Cheesecake Factory lady done blew up, went viral, got all the hatred and backlash of the planetary internet. Apparently a group of ladies got together and made a list of places that men should never take them on a first date. Now, I saw a couple of these before I started the video, and what I need to say is that first dates are situational. First dates are situational. Depending on the situation with the particular woman that you're talking to. Because I think this, fellas, those of you with a lot of dating experience know that sometimes how you meet her, how you're talking, because you could have met her at work, you could have met her on a job, you could have met her at the club, you could have met her at church, you could have met her on the street, could have met her online, and all how it goes, it requires a specific type of meeting.
So that's true. He got a point right there too. I don't know if you ever know the story how me and my wife met. We met each other through a dating app, Bumble, by the way. That will be out of all the dating apps I've been through. That's the best one. I think I'm not the only success story. And I always shout out to the person, one of my friends who suggested it as well too to this day. I mean, because out of that was the best success rate I have too. Plenty of fish don't ever do is trash. Tinder, unless you just look for ads, that's it. But other than that, Bumble was the best one. But yes, and that's why it was cool. And the other thing too, I think me and my wife before we met each other, we were this close to quit dating quitting the dating scene because it was a mess for both of us. I will say that. So it was thank God put us together for a reason, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
And one thing that Scarlo will tell you, hey Scarlo!
All right, we're gonna hear some. We're gonna get both.
Come here, please.
Time to hold Scarlo. Let's hear this.
This to the side. What's interesting. This is what's interesting, right? Because I always thought in my head that our first date was one place. And one day she's talking to me and I say something about a particular restaurant and she's like, that was our first date. Oh. And I was like, no, I just took you there to get something to eat. Yeah. Come in.
Here we go.
So ladies have made a list of places to never take them on a first date.
I want to
Are
hear
you
hers.
serious?
I really want to hear her opinion of this, man.
Have you always told me our first date was? Come on.
It was TGI Fridays.
This is why I knew I liked them. This is why I knew this. I knew you say don't ever say don't mess it up, but they was maybe shut, man. They was maybe shut. I always thought she was a cool person anyway, regardless. You know what I'm saying? I thought she was the cool person, man. I always thought so, man. For real, man. I'm always wishing them the best, regardless, man. Always.
Not to me. Our first date, to me, was Seasons 52.
No, and we had this conversation, and I told him he was right, because when we went to Applebee's, it was technically TGI Friday. Sorry, it was like the first time that we actually went anywhere to eat, but it was only because I got out here late and I was hungry.
And she was hungry, so I took her there to get her something to eat.
The first date where we got dressed up, and he was like, "Get dressed. I'm gonna take you out." Was Season 52.
Right.
Okay.
So.
And I love that place, by the way.
So you know, in Seasons 52,
but that was our first date.
Has a lot of natural food and organic stuff, so that's why I wanted to take her something.
Nice.
I wanted to take her somewhere healthy. So that was my thing, healthy and nice.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But these girls here are saying that here's a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date. And thank you to
Secondly, stop. It's because it's no list about because that was a list of men that make a list of women shouldn't date at all, and then the women clap back. But two of the pictures they're using my favorite ladies, and that's Ruby Rose and Lotto. I got love for them, man. Stop using them, yo. Use somebody like Candace Owen or Jada Pinkett Smith or Azalea Banks, to say. Don't use them, man. They're cool peoples.
the ladies who reached out to me to help me on my list. Number one, the Cheesecake Factory. Kiss my ass. No! She loves the Cheesecake Factory.
And let me tell
She's
you
a foodie. The bunch of chicks that I've dated, all foodies, love the Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Listen,
See, that's the thing. If you're a foodie, you're gonna love some Cheesecake Factory, regardless, though. That's the thing right there. So I don't know. Some of these girls are too prissy, too bougie, whatever. I mean, or watching their figures. That understandable either way. Well, then again, like I said, they think not eating like that, not being not being a foodie is watching figure, but it's folks like the Charlotte right here. Then you have the one I just did, Tay. They're both in the great shape ever, and they're foodies. Know what I'm saying? It's all about. It's all pretty much about I guess you say portion and working out. Know what I'm saying?
Been to Ruth Chris, which is an expensive.
Yeah, I was. Is that the one? Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, please. Somebody said that and that's the place to take. I'm like, please, my wife wouldn't want me to take her to that place. She loves to be one night. My wife wouldn't want me to spend that kind of money. That I saw that them prices is ridiculous. Hell no.
Restaurant where you see like
Even when I had it, I still want to do that. Even I had it, I still want to do a place like that. That's just way over type. You know what I'm saying? That's just pretty much spending your money. That's just blowing your money right there. I don't care how rich you are, how much wealthy you are. That's just blowing your money just for some eating. And all they probably do is just it's probably half of what you get at somewhere that's a lot less expensive though. Be honest. You know what I mean? These fancy words be skimping you. I get it that it keeps your finger, but still they be skimping you. Especially if you're foodie, you gonna feel skimped.
literally like execs, CEOs. That's who eat there. I've been there. I've been to Capitol Grill, Seasons 52. Like I've been to a lot of big places, but I have my favorites. Ain't nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Ruth Chris. Yep.
So I told them before I started this list that the first dates are situational. sometimes,
Well, yeah.
depending on how you met someone. Like, say I knew you on the job, right? But I don't like how she's looking at me right now, right? So say I knew you, I see the way she's looking at me, I know it's, so say I knew you at the job. And, you know, we shit, like, I've known you for months or whatever, but we starting to get, you know, I might be like, yo, I'm here at Applebee's afterward. Give me some wings. Yo, you want to come with me? You know what I'm saying?
That situation.
And that will be a first date sometimes because we got this office camaraderie.
That's the other, that's another thing. Like, that's what we mean by that as well, too. I mean, it could be a nice little, quick little, you know.
And then you just feeling her out. And then say that little thing goes well, we start talking.
That's where I say like the Starbucks coffee and the ice cream date comes right there as well too. That could be them three can be the most easiest fill out places at, because you know you're not eating that much. I mean, you probably going to sit there and not do too much eating. It's a good little place to talk. You know what I mean? So that's like a cool little fill them out little kind of day as well too. So that's why I don't knock them three at all though, for real.
Then it's like, all right, Friday, let me take you to Ruth Chris. Let me take you to Cat. Get yourself dressed. We know so look, a lot of these are not me, but I know people who have went on first dates to these places. So Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili's. One of my first dates with this one chick, our second date was Chili's. We went to, what's your place? What's your coffee place?
That's like my wife too. That's what my wife would say to me. That wasn't me. If I say, well, didn't I think that wasn't me? That was when you asked her. She plays with me though. She not like that. She loves me. But she plays around like that's when your other girlie, your little groupies. I'm like, whatever. She plays with me like that all the time. Love it.
Starbucks. Went to Starbucks. They had a nice setup of couches. We just sat there and talked. Second date was Chili's. I took her to Chili's. We went to Chili's. Chipotle. Here's the funny thing, though. If you gym buddies, Chipotle
is the place to go.
Crazy, right? Tay said the same thing.
Yeah.
Tay said the same thing.
My favorite spots too. Don't knock it.
She loves Chipotle.
I love Olive Garden too.
Olive Garden. The movies. That's people for years. Dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's been since the day of dating. That's been the thing. Dinner and a movie, or even just a movie.
That's why people say that. Yeah. You want to go out for dinner and a movie? Because for years that was a first date.
And this is just first date places not to go to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you why dinner and a movie is great. You go to dinner, you have a nice meal, you talk, you get to know each other. And then in the movie, you get to sit close, you know what I mean?
You cuddle up.
You know what I'm saying? You get to, you know what I mean? You don't know what's going on in the movie neither. Your house.
Yeah, see, for me, that would be a no-no.
Yeah.
Don't want me to go to your house.
Everybody's, that's no.
But it depends. If brother can
Is
throw
he
down,
cooking dinner?
and he's like, I'm going to cook for you. Boom.
That's good, but it's still a safety precaution though. You know, he might be cooking good to set you up for some shit. That's the other thing though. But I get what you mean. That's like if you trust him that much. And also like, and Tay said to me, if you have a long enough conversation wise, there's like a catch with that. There's a way that could be if you've been talking to him for the longest time. Y'all met each other sometime, or this is somebody like I said that you work with, go to school with, see every day. You know what I'm saying? That could be a different right there. That's the only difference. That's like the tiny bit difference right there. If you actually knew the person a little bit before that, you know what I'm saying? And especially if they're friends, of course. That's the little catch right there as well too. There's a little catch with that. But majority of the time, if you never met them, this is off the dating app. No, don't do that. That's dangerous. But like you said, that reason, if you knew the person before them, y'all been talking as co-workers and all of that, that could be the only reason there as well too. And that's why I can go along with the movie night and probably even possibly the family photos. You know, the family know you already. So I'm saying, so that's the other thing too. And oh yeah, that's what I thought about the family function, especially with somebody that your family member knows, you know, and they can set up for a date and they can that meet as a family function. That's the catch for that one too. If your family member like your brother, your cousin, or even your parents know them, you know what I'm saying, that could be a good thing. That's the only time that could be a good first date if that for that reason only, for a family function.
But some women,
if you don't know the dude though, like if you haven't been to the gym for your work,
Yeah, exactly.
if you really
If you
don't
don't
know
know
him like
I
that,
know what
I
you're saying.
personally
Perfectly.
would not do it.
Exactly.
As a
That
woman,
that
I
one
would-
definitely.
because you don't know who's
Oh,
over there.
And not just a woman, a guy too. I mean, guy like don't get that guys. I know guys. You know, sometimes the goal is to get them at your place or anything. Especially if you have your own place, though. There's some, but ladies can be just as dangerous as men too. Let's think about that as well too. Don't think with your lower head too much on that as well either. You know what I mean? You may think you're winning by getting a girl at your bedroom that you haven't met before. No, because one, they could be dangerous. They, as men, like violent wise as well as, you know, can be grimy. You know, might want to stick you up or something, or worse, set you up for something worse as well too. Let's think about that.
Who he is or anything like that.
but
I
I've
wanna go
had
talk
several
about
come
this.
by for Netflix and Jill, and that was our first
I don't
date.
need to hear
First, you better calm down on my show.
You better calm that down.
Or
You're about to be fired. You're about to be fired.
Tyrone, don't get fired.
any fast food chain. Yeah, you don't take the McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
But,
Kitty.
You know what's funny? Sometimes you like a group of friends might be out.
That's why I want. This is why I also wanted to listen to both though, because they might throw some tidbits right there too. That's a good tidbit. It was like a bunch of friends, of course.
How y'all meet? Yo, we going to McDonald's. You know, yo, so Tish, I got you. I'm saying, you sit with me. I got you. You know what I'm saying? What you
That's a
want?
good tip.
See, I wouldn't
The extra
consider
piece
that
of-
a
I put
first
the extra
date.
piece
I would
of
consider
cheese
that
on
like
that.
a first chill.
Yeah.
Okay, and
That's why I'm saying
Both
it's
was right on that
situational.
one.
But
Yeah.
if you're talking formal, hello, miss, can I get your number? You talk
Yeah.
on the phone. Yes, I'm going to take someone somewhere nice. But next is Olive Garden. Olive Garden is on there. I skipped it by accident.
No, you said it.
Oh, I
You
did.
did.
Some people, they love Olive Garden.
love
They
Olive
love
Garden.
Olive Garden. Or Carrabba's, which is a step up from Olive Garden.
oh yeah, I heard Robert Buffalo Wild.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster. That was one of my first dates with when I was younger. A buffet.
That's hilarious.
IHOP, Denny's, the gym. Look, if you find a swole mate, some people, it's
That's-
like that.
That's it.
It's like,
The
well,
swole mate, like I said, the swole mate. If anything, like Tate said, any actor, but the swole mate, yes, that's always a good thing. Anyway, the swole mate is always cool, man. Yeah, you finding a swole mate is always good.
yo, let's go.
I mean, I think I before my way I did try to find a swole mate as well too, because it's like something about somebody to go out to the gym with all the time is pretty cool, man. I always wanted that. I mean, my wife could still be my swole mate, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's never too late, you know what I mean? She was my swole mate. Actually, true. My wife was my swole mate for a minute because we was going to the gym for a while as well, too. You know, just, you know, pandemic happens, you know, moving and all this happened, you know. It took us a while to get back, and then woman happened. So hopefully, but we'll be back in the gym on like full time as well, too. Hopefully, we get back to my old shape it was when I first came on the vid, do the reaction vid, because I had some folks that went there. They want to say, dude, look how small you used to be. I'm like, I get it, but I'm a little insecure. I feel the same way about my little body change lately. So anyway,
Jen,
Work
get some
out
little-
together.
Get some Chipotle afterwards.
yep.
She'd be like, hell yeah. Like, gym girls,
I'd be down.
real gym girls are
Yes.
like that. So you can actually do that with.
Yeah, like I said, real gym girls, the ones that put them because they know that a lot of their metabolism is gonna be high from all that working out. So the amount of time they're gonna be foodie those. Like I'm friends with folks, women who went to the gym who eat more than the ones who think that's not in the gym and probably not gym body a while because they afraid they going to gain weight. They in their best shape in the leg. They eating way more than they doing though. But like I said, high metabolism. That's the other thing. And they know what to do.
Church.
Unless
Some religious, they like
some
that.
people love it, and let me tell you something. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're, see, and I kind of know where they're coming from. Like as a first
The
date,
304s don't want to
take
go
me
to
with
church.
you to church on Sunday as a first date type of thing, because
He said
I thought you
304s.
want to learn the person. You don't know where their beliefs are. You don't. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
if
Like,
you
it's a
do
different-
know, like, what if you meet at a gathering? I meet you something. We find we both Christian. Well, yeah, I got church
Yeah.
tomorrow. If you want to go to church with me,
That's good,
And then you
and
could
like I
go
said,
out-
that's what the 50 part is as well too. That's part of that 50 of the pro of that. You know what I mean? You might met somebody at a good or church gathering or around some friends that went to church. You go to church with as well too. So yeah, that's another thing. Or when your church friend told this person about you, and yeah,
to like.
yeah, we
just
can
Sunday
receive the Lord's
afternoon.
blessing, then we can get a Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe a movie.
See, you could dig so deep into these situations.
Sunday
here.
dinner. I love it.
What's that,
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Now, coffee on a first date is not a bad thing, because
Nope,
if you
it's
want to
not.
be in a public place, if you are just meeting someone and
Exactly,
you've just been talking
exactly.
on the
It's
phone,
simple.
and
It's the
maybe it's a
simplest
Saturday
date.
afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, even
Like I
if
said, the simplest date. The next three are the simplest date. That coffee and ice cream are the simplest date right there. The simplest fill them out date.
Sunday. Let me tell I'm that girl that you asked me, hey, I know we've been talking for a little bit, but you want to go out for a cup of coffee, maybe just talk or whatever. I'm okay with that. Like, that to me is just a comfortable.
And the reason I put ice cream together, because like, this is for folks that don't drink coffee. Like, I don't drink coffee, you know what I'm saying? Starbucks be more so. I'll be like the other drinks they have at Starbucks as well too, like the teas and the lemonade and all that as well too. But if you don't drink coffee, ice cream is like the best alternative of the coffee. That's what we'll say that as well too. That's the word reason I put them together.
Situation for me to be in. I love coffee, especially if it's a nice little spot where you feel comfortable, you feel cozy.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Coffee dates is next.
Coffee
it's the same
dates,
thing.
the same
Yeah, I said the
It's a
same
coffee
thing.
date. There's nothing wrong with a coffee
Ice
date.
cream dates. Sign me up.
See?
Sign me up.
She loves ice cream.
Sign
Like
me
I
up.
said, situational. Depends on how you meet.
Is that
you meet
same?
at a little party, so you meet at a barbecue.
Why she looking at me like that? Okay.
You want to go?
She was listening.
Okay, cool. We can get some
Put
ice
her
cream.
like, why she looking like that? But
Ice
she
cream
listening.
shop right next door.
Yep.
And they'll be down. You talk on the way. You talk while you drinking coffee. You talk while you licking your ice cream. You get to see what her tongue like and
Well,
everything.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the guys what they
This is
need
why
to
I
know.
wanted to watch this video
Family
too.
functions.
This is why I wanted to watch
That's a little
this.
tricky.
It's tricky, but it can be done if it's like, listen, if you talk for a certain amount of time
Like
somewhere
I said, y'all.
Yeah.
out, like again, if I meet you at my boys' party or somewhere out,
Right.
say I get your number and we talk, I can even go, yo, my family's having a barbecue this Saturday if you want to stop through.
Well, what?
It's not a legitimate date,
Right.
but you still get to come and get to know the guy. You get what I'm saying?
Well, a quick little funny thing is that when I saw him again, it was the weekend of Memorial Day weekend, and my sister and her family were having a cookout. And he's already considered part of the family
That's
anyway.
the other
But
thing, too.
I hadn't seen
Yes,
him.
like I
And,
said.
you know,
that's
I
the
didn't
thing.
really know him. Like,
And that's the other thing too. They, y'all used to be friends growing up as well too. Like that's the thing. That's story there as well too. They knew each other growing up.
like that. So we saw each other, and then the next day was a barbecue. So we kind of sat around, talked, or whatever, and that's kind of how we started. Anyway.
So anyway, movie night, Netflix,
Netflix.
Hulu. I've done that several times. That has worked. So, somewhere that requires a long drive. Some of y'all down. Like Atlantic City is a couple hours from me.
Oh, okay.
Kinda, almost. Well,
That's why I said I needed to see hear two different sides. Yeah, to think about. Because I was like, I'm like so shit happens.
a little bit, hour and a
A
half.
little over an hour.
But
Well,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
not that long.
yeah.
But still, that's a long
Or
drive.
a beach day, yeah.
But
Let's talk about
It's
that.
AC.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
There's a lot to do
When
out
people
there.
come to this area, yo, we going to AC. See what I
Right,
mean? So
right.
it depends. What's the next one?
Bowling.
Bowling. Look, I don't like bowling. It's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know women that love bowling and think it's cute and want to go.
See,
So-
I think it's cute on nights where they turn on the neon lights,
Yeah,
the DJ's playing
that's
real good
fun.
music. You have
Yeah,
a
the
couple of
fun.
drinks. You have
Yeah, that's
food,
true.
like,
That is
that's
true.
not
I know
bad. That's
people whose
true.
first dates. I know people whose first
That's
dates
true.
have been bowling,
Nightclubs,
and they're still together. Nightclubs.
don't
Yeah,
take
never,
nobody on first
never.
date at a club. Like, I'm not okay with that.
I've been in
That's
clubs
something-
several times with women, so
That's where you meet. That's technically where someone meets somebody there as well too. That's
Well,
where you
you've
get to know
taken them there, but have you taken them there on a first date?
No.
kind of, yeah. Kind of like I got her number the night before, the week before at the same club, and met up again at that club.
Ah,
Later,
okay,
maybe we
yeah.
got something to eat, or
I get it.
we
Okay.
met
See,
to
for
dance.
me, I wouldn't consider that a
because-
first
I get it.
date kind of
Yeah,
thing.
because sometimes
It's not-
clubs will sell food. So you
Yeah,
can
that's
get
true.
food and
Yeah.
then go dance.
That's true.
You know, so
I didn't think about
Bar,
that.
no.
No.
I don't know. Some people like that. A
A
bar for drinks.
drinks.
That's that oyster one where she ate the 48 oysters, and he said we just were supposed to be. You need to see that.
I heard about that video. I think it's on either the Angry Man or Tay had it on their short. I heard about that. Wow.
I think
They
if
was-
it's what I'm thinking about, I think I saw it on
yeah.
Instagram.
She ordered 48 oysters.
And he left her with the bill or something
Yep.
like that. And yet they were only supposed to
Yeah.
go out for drinks. Girl,
Wow.
you know how much oysters are?
Yeah, you lost your.
Waffle
Oh wow,
House.
then you lost your
I
mind.
guarantee you this. I guarantee you. If I got her number and I called her in the morning, we was talking, and I said, yo, I swear to God, yo, you shouldn't even say that. Yo, I want some waffles right now. Oh my,
Let's
I
go.
can take her to Cracker Barrel, to IHOP, to a Waffle House, anywhere that sells waffles.
I'm surprised Cracker Barrel wasn't on there because there's some ladies there saying they want to do Cracker Barrel as well too. Women of mine have their reason, but I understand. But still,
Waffles or pancakes, I can take her. And she would be fine with it.
I'm okay with it.
Sports events. She's down. If I had 2 front row tickets to a basketball game,
Oh,
she would go.
yep.
She would go. So, you know what I mean? Like, even, and I say 2 front row, but even just good, just 2
like I
tickets.
said, either way, like I said, it's a hobbyist date. You know what I mean, you that's the best way to know to get to know somebody like that. That might be see what they into as well too. You know what I mean, y'all could be both sports fanatics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're like the same team with a rival team.
She would eat a hot
And
dog.
think about it, like a rival team ain't gonna make you break you. My best friends, they're married together. One's an Eagle fan and the other's a Cowboy fan, and they are doing great together. So I'm just saying, whether you like the same team or a rival team, it's still gonna be good. I'm just saying.
Dog, drink her soda,
Mm-hmm.
eat her pretzel, and chat with me and watch the game. She
Mm-hmm.
would.
I would have such a good time.
So I don't know who these women are, but listen.
Let's see what he said.
And this is me totally being realistic. Women usually like to go, in my experience on this planet, 46 years.
46. Tyrone, you look very good to be 46, man. I would not thought. I thought he was older than me, but I wouldn't have thought that older than me, man.
Somewhere mid-level to high tier. They like to go formally. But I've dated enough to know that different women, they just want your time. They want to spend time with you, stimulating conversation, talk to you over some good food. And it doesn't always have to be Ruth Chris. It doesn't. You know what I mean? And the women have suggested the coffee dates and these other restaurants to me. You know what I mean?
I
When I'm
need that
thinking
one
6
to
seasons,
offer.
52.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, there's women who suggested these places as well too. I mean, so yeah.
Capital Grill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But fellas, I'm telling you, look, I got plenty of male friends. I know where they've taken their girlfriends, their wives, and other girls that they dated. And I know guys that get plenty. All right? Only one of them, continually goes to high-level restaurants. That's it. All the other dudes that I know that still get stuff, they go to different places like Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Fridays, whatever, you know. So
See, and this is the thing too. Like, I don't know who put this list together. I know that there's a lot. Like, I like going to really nice places. Don't get me wrong. I'm that girl that I'm okay with. Like, just don't take me to no club on a first date.
Yeah.
And don't take me somewhere where there's smoke. Don't take me, like, I don't like places like that.
I got you.
But, you know, there are some women like myself who do like going to nice places, but it doesn't have to be an all the time thing. There are women out there who expect nothing less than Ruth Chris or Capitol Grill or some restaurant by the water.
Yeah.
That's all nice and everything because I've been to a lot of them, but I feel like a lot of that stuff too, like you're asking, like, as some of these women are asking to be taken to all these fancy restaurants and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, well, down the line, are you worth going to these places? Like, I don't mean to say it like that, but a lot of women are expected to do that, and it's just like,
That's the thing. This is the thing. We're not doing this because we're it's not. Some of those folks, majority of us are not doing this. Are doing this not because they're being cheap. They want to know if you're worth it. You know what I'm saying? They say the first date. Why I'm gonna spend this much money on a first date, and then to turn around and then being not a good turnaround going forward though. That's the other thing too. We're securing our pockets. I know it sounds cheap, but anytime we're trying to be cheap, we're making sure we got it on somebody that we don't know too much about right now, and that's not our wives or a long-term girlfriend, or even somebody that's a good friend of us. I mean, that's that we knew each other for a while. This is something I'm just getting to know and everything. So I'm not going to spend majority of my hard-earned money to as a first date to get to know somebody. That's like and God forbid they turn around and not be worth it. So that's the other thing. It's not about being cheap. It's just, are you worth it? Like she said, are you worth it?
like, you can't.
Sometimes the initial conversation you have with each other dictates where
tone.
you go. It sets the tone.
Right.
True.
Especially because sometimes we don't know you as we don't know you as well, and we don't know if we want to even take you somewhere like that. Let's stick with where I'm going.
That's
where I'm talking
exactly what I'm saying.
People over here, stick with where I'm going, because sometimes I could take you somewhere that's just a coffee date, but after that conversation, because it was no pressure on either of us, you're not pressured to sleep with me because of the high value meal. Mm-hmm. And I'm not pressured to show off to you.
Right.
That's another good thing though too. Is first impression is everything as always, but sometimes that first impression can be too much pressure on you as well too.
After that talk, it's like, yo, I might have met my wife, yo. Listen, we going over here next Friday. I'm saying,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Like the first, like me, let that be your consecutive day, because you know that woman's worth it, or y'all bonded as well. Like you want her to be yours. Then you go in pressure with the big money as well too. But first day again, that's like, I don't know you that much to spend that much money on you. As that's too. And not trying to sound cheap. Just, I don't know you that well. It's like you don't know that person that well to want to go to your place and sleep with them. We don't know you that much as well to spend as much money for you. So that's how it works. So yes.
Oh.
And you know what?
That happens like that.
That might be the reason why these men are taking you to these places. A lot of men don't want to just automatically take you to a high-end 5-star restaurant. Because if you end up being the woman that they're not looking for, you're going to put them in a position to feel like they wasted their time. And now here you go, bad-mouthing them because they're not.
And this goes along with, flying a person out as well, too. You better have a good conversation as well and get the guidelines together before you fly somebody out. Because you let somebody fly you out and nothing's going to happen, it's going to be a problem as well, too. I'm not for flying for somebody else, but you better let me know let me know you are worth it for me to fly you out, or vice versa, get flown out.
Calling you back, or they're saying stuff about you, or they're thinking that you all just about money because you make yourself you put yourself in this position to just expect high end, what's the word I'm looking for? High end services, I guess.
These are women that I think from this are all chasing high value men that make six figures and all this other stuff. But most men don't make six figures,
right,
and don't always got it like that. But they're grade A men that are working their way up through life that can really give you a great time at Applebee's or the Cheesecake Factory.
Or
What percentage of men make six figures?
According to CNBC, just 11% of women make $100,000 or more on a national level, whereas 21% of men do.
That's it.
21%.
21%. So that means most men don't make money like that to where they can just throw hundreds at certain steakhouses.
But a lot of men too that take women to like a coffee date or something like that. It doesn't mean that they don't got it, ladies. That particular man can be.
I just said that too. Like, even I have it, I'm not gonna spend that much money, especially on a first date. Like, you gotta be worth me spending all my money that I profit off of for you to do that. I want to make sure you're not, and two, they want to make sure you're not in it for, like I said, not in it for the money. You're in it for the real deal as well too. So this is like a test. If you that bougie, then you failed a test. You may not be that type of lady, but you're not showing me that you're not that type of lady. I'm not convinced.
A high value six-figure guy, but something as simple as a coffee date for him can set the tone as to whether or not he will continue to
that's a good
pursue you and take you on that 5-star restaurant.
Set the date up, set the tone date.
Sometimes it's a little date like that they want to kind of set the tone with. They want to see what you're about. They want to see what the conversation is because. I do believe
I figure it's gonna be longer than it is, but I don't care. This is a good conversation.
Men is physical, but there are a lot of men out there who want to know what's between your ears. They want to know what's on your brain. They want to know how you speak, how you hold yourself, how you you know what I mean. It's not all about getting 5-star service at the first date.
My conversation with you before our date depends on how many days we talk before a date, but that will determine where I take you. Because if I'm really thinking you're a high value woman, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna show out. Let me take her here. I've talked to her enough to know that. It's just like I'm telling my boys about you. But like that one with the oysters, the chick was like, he been texting me for months or something like that. So if y'all only been texting, she ain't really ever talked to him. He said, let's go get some drinks. He wanted to get to know her. I know that's why he asked her out for some drinks. Yeah. And then she gonna order all that food like something wrong with her. And I saw her too, like she's not an ugly chick, but it was one of them things where it was like I could tell she was mad hood. And I was just like, see, you acting, you showing out, you don't know how to
acting
act.
ghetto.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, all right, I'm done with this. Post comments down below.
All right, cool. Oh, he got it up. That will be the next one because I did that. He got it up. I won't because take out if you listen to that too. So I'll be putting them together as well too. I understand this has been longer than it's supposed to be, but I had to give my 2 cents in. So this is definitely a thoughts or reaction. Those are my adult reaction videos though. Both videos great though. Both Tay-Tay's input and both and as well as Tyrone and Scarlett input as well too. They made some perfect sense though. Majority was saying some with some added hints as well too. Some agreed with what I thought as well too. And made me really think a little bit too. But all in all, like I said, some majority of them is not that bad. And like I said, all there is they try and get to know you before to see if you worth the Ruth Chris or the high value places you want to go on your first date. But first date, we ain't trying to be treated. We trying to get to know you. Same with coffee date. And a lot of hipster that are with that's wealthy like go coffee shops anyway. So there's that. Think about that. But all in all, between this, the list they got going on, I see going on, and there's one women list. This is pretty much I'm like I said, I look at it as one that the dating scene is a mess and the dating pool got pee in it, but also it's definitely open up to show you the type of folks you don't want to date and anything. And if anybody that agrees with the list or anything, keep on out. Just give it the end of the list as well too, wherever it's women agreeing with this list or the men should not list, or men who make this list right here. That list was bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. As a man, that's bullshit and ridiculous and stupid as well too. Even a lighter version of that one is still ridiculous and stupid. Is what I'm saying. You just pretty much don't want to date nobody. I mean, either way, this is just an eye opener. In a positive way, it's an eye opener to those you should avoid dating, in my opinion, as well too. But all in all, it does like among other things that the dating scene right now is a mess, and and the dating pool has pee in it, and makes me thank God I am a married man, a happily married man. Wife is a happily married woman, and we're not gonna deal with this bullshit ever again. Hopefully, never. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we pray about our wet marriage. Anything we know, marriage don't last. But we pray for ours daily as well too. So yeah. But other than that, though, if you let my thoughts, my opinions, and my reaction to both the Tyra Romance and Scarlett, as well as also it's Tay. Like, share, subscribe on my YouTube channel. Put down your input about this situation well too. I will try to find time to do this. Hopefully the trend ain't died down by the time, because try to make time for this well too. I had to sacrifice my second half of my film spotting for this because only time, because I'm busy. We get very busy in the weekends as well too. So that's the only thing. So other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. I think it's like one of the longest videos I've made. One love.